The season starts off where in the aftermath of the explosion, 3 individuals are injured and 1 is deceased, where Kate learns from Austin that it is Grove who is dead. Austin also tells Kate that people like Lenkov have given donations to the Tory party, establishing a relationship between Lenkov and Grove. Later, Austin understands that the assassination of Lenkov needs to stop because they need Lenkov alive so he can tell them who hired him. While in the hospital, Kate needs Park to investigate Nicole to get to the evidence she needs to support her suspicions. Kate then realizes that another person who knew about Hal's meeting with Grove was Roylin, and that's because Kate told her about it. A Cobra meeting is then held where Philippa exposes that the bomb that killed Grove was British made, prompting Nicole to have a meeting with her. Soon after that, in a meeting with Austin in his office, Austin tells Kate and Park that Roylin is missing. After an extensive surgery, Stuart wakes up in the hospital and continues to profess that Ronnie, who is now dead by the way, was nowhere near the explosion. Then randomly in an attic, Roylin calls the hospital looking for Kate. Sometime after, Park sneaks Roylin into Grove's funeral to paradoxically expose her and keep her safe. Then Nicole goes up to deliver a sermon, but gets scared when he sees Roylin in the crowd. And when he goes to confront her, he loses her in an orchestrated crowd shuffle. Back at the embassy, Roylin meets with Austin, Park, and Kate, who tells them that not only did Nicole not hire Lenkov to blow up the vessel, but Grove was killed for meeting with Hal. Grove had the British vessel blown up as a unifying event to combat the momentum of Scotland's secession movement. After speaking with Nicole, Kate pulls Stuart aside to tell him that because she talked to Roylin, Grove and Ronnie are now dead, and Stuart was almost killed, and she believes that Nicole is responsible. During a press conference, Nicole informed the public that the person responsible for the British vessel being destroyed was Russian mercenary Lenkov and that he has been killed, his wife as well. Park, Kate, and Stuart believe that Roylin was responsible for ordering Lenkov's death, and when Park confronts Roylin about it, she denies it. That same day, Austin meets Kate, who informs her that because Nicole's dumbass ordered an execution on television, he must willingly step down as Prime Minister or he will be forcibly voted out. As preparations are being made for the 4th of July celebration, Stuart calls Billy and expresses his concern that Kate is not a right fit for the vice presidency. At the party, not only are Austin's co-conspirators abandoning him, but Nicole wants Kate to accompany him to meet the First Minister of Scotland. The following day, Stuart's cheery disposition was short-lived because Park has a record of Stuart talking shit about Kate and America. Later, Kate goes to visit Roylin, who, let's be honest, is being illegally detained and wants her to tell the truth, but Roylin is only willing to tell the truth to Hal. After Hal talks to Roylin, he tells Park and Kate that Austin cannot go public to say that Nicole blew up the British vessel because Nicole had nothing to do with it. All 3 then pay Roylin a visit where she selectively tells Park and Kate that it was she who ordered the attack on the British vessel, but it wasn't supposed to happen the way that it happened. Not only that, but the point of the attack was to create outrage because democracy was under attack, and Grove was having a crisis of conscience, so he was silenced to avoid making things worse. Hal then goes to pay Austin a visit where he passively threatens Austin to accompany him, Kate, and Nicole to visit the First Minister of Scotland. While in Scotland, Nicole is pissed at Kate for inviting Austin because Nicole believes Kate conspired with Austin to get him out of office, either of his own accord or forcibly. Up in the turret, Park notices Hal not so secretly talking to someone on the phone behind the trees. Austin then arrives in Scotland and secretly listens to Roylin tell Nicole the truth about the bombing too. Nicole explodes, assaulting Roylin before everyone comes into the room to stop him. After Roylin got her head bashed in, Kate now believes Nicole had nothing to do with the bombing, and Nicole doesn't want to turn Roylin into the authorities until he knows who to trust. A rightfully pissed off Nicole figures out that Kate thought it was him who ordered the attack on the British vessel before storming out of the meeting with her. The morning after, the vice president is flown in to assist, and she is geographically debriefed by Kate about everything that has happened politically, and the VP knows Kate is in the running for her job. While it seemed like the mutual hate for Kate brought Nicole and Austin together, Austin is alone when the VP, the Prime Minister, along with Kate want to bury the truth about the bombing so the public doesn't know. During a dinner with the VP, Kate kisses the VP's ass before Hal acts like a dick and expresses that the reason Kate is desired for the position is because simply no one wants the current VP. Back in their room, Kate and Hal get into a slight physical altercation because she wants the current VP to stay the VP, So Hal tells Kate it was the VP who ordered Royland to bomb the vessel. Kate is besides herself when she realizes that the president doesn't know that the VP ordered an ally to attack itself because they give a fuck about Scotland wanting independence. And because of this, Kate then, after all this time, understands that she needs to be VP, which makes Stuart's flip-flopping behind very happy the morning after. Austin goes and meets with Nicole and Lydia, where Austin voices his opinion to have Nicole resign, while an investigation secretly begins with Tom to find out who the traitors are in the government. It appears that the person Hal was talking to in the woods was Billy, and Hal informs her that Kate will take the role of VP if the opportunity presents itself. Later that night, Kate meets with the VP and learns that the vice president will stay in the UK as a nuclear czar, but in an acting capacity as the VP. During dinner, an angry VP pulls Kate aside and explains that the reason for the accidental bombing was so that the US didn't lose access to Cregan, Scotland's nuclear submarine base. The following day, after Hal fights with Kate, Kate continues to pursue the VP's job, essentially lying to the VP's face while Hal talks to the president in secret. And Hal unfortunately made a big mistake because the season ends with the president dying after hearing what the VP did, and that consequently makes the VP the new president of the United States. And there you have it, guys, the complete recap of season 2 of The Diplomat. Hopefully this video has caught you guys up on everything you need to know about season 2 of The Diplomat before you start season 3. And if you liked the video, give it a thumbs up, hit the subscribe button, and until next time, peace.